This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, we will now be recorded and we will officially start the meeting at 9:33. And we would like to start with the moment of silence and the pledge to the flag. So if you'd like to all stand. I think some of us are still celebrating the 4th of July and in recognition of all that's happened through the United States. It's the right thing to do, and our thoughts and prayers go out. And then we'll follow by the flag. Moment of silence. Now our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I hope Commissioner Moyer is having some fun on the beach. What do you think? Yeah.
Beautiful day.
It is. It's a good day to be there. Yeah, the water. Oh, that's well. Maybe, yeah. I don't know if he goes in further than, a foot. So.
It'd be a good meal, yeah. Be a couple of sharks.
Okay. Moving right along, let's go to our public comment, agenda items only. And we have Rich Schlamus and Peggy Howarth with us today. Would you like to stand up and you want to face the group and chat a little bit?
Good morning, folks.
They are on the agenda, so that they are allowed to talk now.
Good morning. My name is Rich Schlamus. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Monroe County Transit Authority.
You are.
With me is
Peggy Howard, Monroe County Transportation Authority, and I am the Executive Director Emeritus. And I appreciate
and we're here just to thank you for approving our budget for this year, and on behalf of our riders, our staff, board, we appreciate that. Thank you very much, and forward to being of service to our community over the next year. So thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Peggy, for the work that you have done
Thank
over
you.
the, how many years?
23. This is the 23rd year, and I'm still planning to be here this year through June, and in more of a supportive role for staff. And so until next June, I'll be around for 4 days a week, and trying to make things better all the time. Right?
So you're transitioning.
Correct.
Okay.
People don't realize that Peggy is a extremely vocal and forceful voice with PennDOT for transit, and they listen to her. And Rich has petite but beautiful shoes to fill. But the thing is that she has blazed a wonderful trail for Monroe County Transit, and I'd like to say thank you because she has been a godsend for us on the NEPA Alliance Board for PennDOT, and she knows her stuff. So thank you, Peggy.
Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it.
Very good.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody.
Anybody else public comment with agenda items this time? No? Very good. Moving right along. I'd like to welcome our people online, including our solicitor, John Dunn. Thank you for being with us. All business. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of 6/21/23 Commissioners meeting?
So moved.
I'll second that. Any discussion? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Proclamation certificates. Do I hear a motion to accept the proclamation? Oh, okay. I thought maybe I was doing something wrong. Do I hear a motion to approve the proclamations and certificates as listed on the agenda?
So moved.
Second, I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Looking forward to going to the Eagle Scout. And also the National Council of Eagles Women, that's going to be our state conference here this Saturday. We welcome you. New business. Number 1 on the agenda, personnel. Do I hear a motion to approve the actions listed in new business number 1, parts A and B?
So moved.
And a second, any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Number 2, electronic financial transactions, ratify. Do I hear a motion to approve the actions listed in number 2, items A, B, and C?
So moved.
I'll second that. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Number 3, travel authorizations, approving and ratifying. Do I hear a motion to approve the actions listed in number 3, item A?
So moved.
Second that. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Monroe County Children and Youth Services. Item number 4. Do I hear a motion to approve the actions listed in number 4? Items A and B, C, D, and E.
So moved.
And I'll second that. Any discussion?
Just so everybody knows, the Children and Youth has a calendar that runs from June to June that follows the state calendar. Therefore, the contracts have to be put in place in the beginning of the fiscal year. And then what they do is make budget adjustments as services are needed. So this is kind of like a roadmap, and then they make adjustments as the year goes on.
And then number 5, our commissioner's office will see where those other agencies are approved for the budget starting July 1, which is a little different than the rest of the county. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so we have a first and second. Also, we're reappointing Vicki Cobb to the advisory board with the term that will expire 5/31/26. We thank Vicki Cobb for the work she's done. It's 20 plus years,
Longer than that.
longer, maybe
She's
30.
fostered over 40 kids.
30 plus years. It's amazing the service she's done, so we thank. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Moving on to number 5, the commissioner's office. And you can see we're ratifying the fiscal budgets as followed. And do I hear a motion to approve the actions listed in number 5, items A through G?
So moved.
And I'll second that. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Moving on to number 6. Do I hear a motion to approve the action listed in number 6, Monroe County Redevelopment Authority, item A?
So moved.
And I'll second that. Any discussion? Hearing none, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Number 7, capital outlay purchases. Do I hear a motion to approve the actions listed in number 7, item A?
So moved. Those are for official size soccer goals at the fields out by the correctional facility.
That the soccer teams have been using for years. So it's good to have some new ones. I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And number 8, computer capital purchases. Do I hear a motion to approve the actions listed in number 8, item A?
So moved. Those are for 10 laptops for children and youth for the independent living department.
Any other discussion? No. Hearing none, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Just so you know, dear, there's no meeting in July.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're here, we're almost done, but okay. No election board. Okay. All right, under miscellaneous, any miscellaneous items? Any public comment? Any public comment?
I have a question. I'm new in the area, and so where are the monies that's on the list?
Mhm.
Which section?
Yeah, what,
Which section? Well, okay, say for the commissioner's office,
Okay.
number 5. Is there more of a defined list, or is it just more for?
that's the way they budgeted, that's for the year.
Yeah, oftentimes what happens when you say defined list, are you looking for,
Outbreak.
Itemized? Yeah.
well, let's just go through authorized budget adjustment for $132,000. $34,000 was in the Department of Aging. Okay, they reallocated monies to cover future expenses. So what they do is they take things out of their conferences and maintenance and repairs and so on and put them into other areas that they need money for. We put a budget of $24,000 for engineering and architectural fees for new MDJ offices at Barrett and in improvements in Stroud's. That's on 5th Street. We have $50,000. It was a grant that we received. So that is for gun violence. So that's with the Carey Group. So what we have to do is we take that $50,000, we have to assign it to a line item in the budget. So, and as the Carey Group gives us invoices as we progress with the gun violence, we're trying to figure out how gun violence affects people of Monroe County. As the Carey Group sends us invoices, that's a line item that they can draw down on. Okay.
So are the invoices like for these different groups?
I think you're looking at, are you looking at
Public?
E? Are you looking at E?
Look at all of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're sounds like you're looking for the budget.
yeah.
The
Is that what
entire
you want?
county budget.
Yeah, is that available to the general public?
I can make a copy of you, but it's about this. We're $100 and something million budget. So you can imagine how big the budget is.
So is there any way that the general public can look up like certain?
It's not online. That's what. I'd have to make a physical photocopy for you or a report, right, Marlo? But it would be massive. It would be huge.
So then, okay, so then if anybody from the general public wants anything, we have to be more specific on which item it is.
It'd be helpful that way, because otherwise the only way I would know is I'd have to go into the budget, which I said is, we're talking $100+ million. It's huge, budget itself. So if you have specific questions, yeah, I mean, you could always put it in an open records request for information too, which is me. So I could get that for you if there's something specific. If you want the whole budget, I can do that too, but that'll be quite pricey. Yeah.
Okay. You're welcome. Anything else? Good questions? Okay, hearing none, seeing none, John, do I hear a motion?
Motion to adjourn. We
Okay,
are.
9:45.
Penn State.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you all for coming.